Your business can stand right beside them by becoming a sponsor of the MyFM Media Local Sports Network, covering football, hockey, basketball, soccer, and Milford Legion baseball. Support the teams, celebrate the athletes, and stay atop of the mind with thousands of passionate local families who love our coverage. Join the businesses that invest in our community's future. Visit myfmdigital.com to book a meeting today.
And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you inside Blackstone Valley Tech High School here in Upton, Massachusetts. Tonight, we got boys basketball on hand as the Nipmuc Warriors are in town to take on, well, actually they came right across the street. They're not in town. Of course they were in town. Right across the street taking on the BVT Beavers. From our broadcast position alongside Grant Flood, I am Sam Smith. Glad to have you with us. Welcome into our pregame show. Grant, Nipmuc coming into this game 8-9 here tonight. What does Nipmuc have to do to try to get back to 500?
Well, Nipmuc's done a good job in keeping the ball out of the basket, but the issue is they aren't getting the exact same response on the offensive side of things, only scoring about 49 points a game on average coming into tonight, Sam. So I think right now, if you're the Warriors, the strategy is to just stay in the lead as quickly as possible and just continue to capitalize when you're down in the paint.
And for BVT, they are 9-7 on the year. They're averaging just under 56 points a game, letting up 54.75. So they've been playing a really lot of tight, close games. Are we expecting another one of those tonight here for BVT here on senior night in front of all the big crowd here tonight here at BVT High?
Well, both teams have been playing very close games all season long, but you definitely got to assume that the Beavers are coming ready tonight. 5 seniors being honored tonight, Sam, and they're going to definitely be ready to play under Coach Cormier.
Let's go through those seniors. Lucas Greenstein, Aiden Joseph, Daniel Horn, Brighton Buckley, and Aiden Naughton, the 5 seniors being honored here tonight for BVT, as they were honored in a pregame ceremony before we went live and before our YouTube live stream tonight went live on the MyFM Media YouTube channel here, as they are honoring our armed forces who are in attendance tonight. They did that for the girls game that happened before this one, and that was an entertaining finish to that one. That game was tight to the end here in this one. Both teams are about to announce their starting lineups here in this one, so we're getting ready to go. Tonight's colors of the game are brought to you by the Embroidery Bar, your local custom embroidery and t-shirt design shop in Milford, now located at 189 West Street. Nipmuc in the dark green jerseys with the white trim and the black shorts. They'll be going across your screen from far side to near side. It looks like BVT in the home whites with the purple trim. They'll be going from near side to far side on your screen. As the Nipmuc starting lineups have just been introduced, and Grant will let you do the introductions of the starting lineups after this break. When we come back here on the MyFM Local Sports Network, we are going to have the starting lineups for you, and of course, we'll get to the game. Do not go anywhere here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
McIntyre Loam is proud to support the fine young athletes, coaches, and local schools featured on the MyFM Media Local Sports Network. For generations, McIntyre Loam has helped homeowners, landscapers, and communities build from the ground up, providing quality loam, mulch, gravel, stone, and reliable delivery you can count on. It's the same commitment to hard work, teamwork, and doing things the right way that we see every time these local teams take the field. McIntyre Loam, proudly supporting local sports and the communities we call home.
Getting around Milford just got easier with the Metro West Regional Transit Authority's newest service, Catch Connect. Catch Connect will pick you up and drop you off at any address in Milford or Hopedale, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's open to everyone. Book your ride right from the MWRTA Catch app with live vehicle tracking. No smartphone? No problem. Just call 508-283-5083. And best of all, Catch Connect is currently fare-free. It's flexible, convenient, and designed for your everyday trips around town. Catch Connect. Local rides made simple.
Hey, this is Ray, the owner of Tailwind Tavern and Hopedale Pizza Market. We've got pizza, sandwich, chicken, seafood, and drinks perfect for the whole family after the game.
From post-practice dinners to game day nights, make the winning stop. Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where families win after the game.
Starting lineups we're about to get into those right now. Grant, starting lineup, start off with Nipmuc. What do you got?
For Nipmuc this evening, Sam, we have Colton Kelly, Grady O'Neill, Sam Mosher, James Antonio, and Ryan Zanke starting for the Warriors. And as for the home Beavers, it's going to be a senior-filled lineup. Lucas Greenstein, Aiden Joseph, Dylan Dean, Daniel Horn, and Brunton Buckley, the starting five for the Blackstone Valley Tech Beavers.
Absolutely here as we are about to get things started, as tonight's game is brought to you in part by Milford Tire and Service at Route 140 in Hopedale, where your tires are their business. We are about to get things underway at midcourt. As your camera angle, you'll see it right here. Nipmuc wins the tip and we are underway. 8-minute quarters. And now Grady O'Neill takes a three, knocks it down. And Nipmuc takes the 3-0 lead early on. Move up the floor now. Aiden Naughton on the drive, pass in down low, and Lucas Greenstein gets two. As you can see and hear the big crowd here on hand here tonight. O'Neill over to Zanke out top. Zanchi. O'Neill gets the return, another three-pointer. That shot's no good. Rebound brought down by James Antonio. Antonio kicks out. Now here's Ryan Zanchi. Sam Mosher over to O'Neill. Pass in down low, kick out, extra pass. Here's a chance for Colton Kelly off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound brought down by Horn. Daniel Horn, one of the seniors honored in pregame here on senior night. Lucas Greenstein makes a man fall. There was Daniel Horn. Here is Buckley, kicks out. Aiden Joseph at the top of the key. Trying to work his way in down low. We have a stop as he carried it, so it will be possession going to Nipmuc here early on, Grant.
Very fast-paced action so far, Sam. Right now, Nipmuc has responded to the challenge of playing tight defense, especially up by the three-point line.
Ryan Zanchi gets the return feed. Now in the corner, it's O'Neill. Ball out of bounds, off of O'Neill's leg, they're going to say, and they're going to say it's BVT ball. From the far side to us. Inbounding here will be Aiden Naughton into Aiden Joseph. Naughton, a little bit of a give and go. Naughton slows it. We are right next to the BVT student section. Naughton crossover to the inside, gets two. Aiden Naughton coming through. It makes things 4-3 BVT. And now here's Colton Kelly out top. Over to Sam Mosher. Back to Kelly. Extra pass. Grady O'Neill in the corner. Knocks down a three right in front of us. And Nipmuc with a 6-4 lead.
They were trying to get O'Neill going on that three-point shot.
We have a foul called here against Brighton Buckley. Sub coming in here. Eben Consigli coming in for Ryan Zanchi. Inbound from underneath the basket. It's Kelly, gets the feed. Over to O'Neill. Consigli on the drive, double team, fouled, he'll get to the line. Consigli will get two shots here coming up here for the Warriors.
First free throw attempts of the night here for Nipmuc, but The question remains is how consistent can this three-point game stay on point for the Warriors?
First shot no good for Consigli at the line. Consigli. One shot coming up as he missed the first one. Second one off the back rim, no good. Brought down by Horn. Here's Aiden Naughton on the far side. Covered, he slips, and he lost possession. Consigli comes away with it. Comes down the floor as Nipmuc. Kelly, crossover. Held out top, extra pass. O'Neal right in front of us for three. That shot's good in the near side corner. 9-4 Nipmuc. And now here comes Aiden Joseph back up the other way on the inbound. Brighton Buckley kicks back out for Horn. Buckley gets the return. A little bit of a give and go here. Extra pass. Here's a chance for Joseph. That three's good from the far side. 9-7.
Great passing, and that time had a lot of room to get his feet adjusted and deliver a very crucial three to make it a two-point game right now.
Consigli over to Kelly. O'Neal again in the corner. That's good. Corner three once again for Grady O'Neal. 12-7.
O'Neal has come to play tonight, hasn't he, Sam? He has been efficient right in front of us, nailing multiple three-pointers.
Mid-range pull-up jumper there on the other side for Brighton Buckley. No, the rebound attempt there from Greenstein's no good, and now here comes Nipmuc back up the other way. They'll slow play down. Colton Kelly will carry it up the floor. Played over on the far side now. Antonio. Kelly plays it over on the now coming towards us at the top of the key. Now in the corner, it's Mosher. Bounce pass over to Antonio. Antonio kicks out. Consigli short on a three-point attempt. Rebound up for grabs, and we have a foul called on Nipmuc here. And BVT will inbound here. A lot of substitutions happening for BVT here on the fly out during the stoppage. 3:25 to go in the first quarter. 12-7 here in favor of Nipmuc against BVT here at BVT High School here in Upton, Mass. On the MyFM Local Sports Network. Aiden Joseph. Now on the near side in the corner in our blind spot. Dylan Dean. Bounce pass over to Joseph. Screen there from Tom Clancy. Here's a three. That's good from Aiden Joseph. 12-10.
Beautiful pull-away three by Clancy. Did a great job planting his feet and releasing at the perfect time to nail the shot.
And now Nipmuc has possession here. Looking what to do there was Kelly. Antonio looks to post up. Kicks out to Consigli. Consigli, the pass is blocked and brought down by Clancy. Aiden Joseph, corner, and that's going to be out of bounds. Dylan Dean on that far side corner just couldn't keep that ball in, and it couldn't keep his feet in bounds anyway, and it'll be Nipmuc possession from that far corner.
That was a rocket pass by Joseph. No wonder why Dean couldn't fully get possession for getting both feet in bounds.
Here's Grady O'Neal. Now at the top of the key is Mosher. Pass to his left, it's Kelly. Grady O'Neal held out top there by Dean. Kelly will slow play down. 17 to shoot. We have a stop, and BVT's call for the foul. It's going to be on Ace Cupid. Call for the foul that time. And now Nipmuc will inbound from underneath the basket. Gets it in. Kelly thought about the shot, didn't go for it. Now in the paint. Bounce pass in down low. It's Antonio. Gets through two defenders. Shot up, no good. Rebound brought down there by the Beavers. Here comes Dylan Dean up the floor. Dean stops up top of the key. Cupid, and now BVT is called for a violation, and Nipmuc will take over possession here.
Both teams turning over the ball a little too frequently towards the end of this first quarter. No team can really pull away from one another.
Now it's Mosher. And Mosher is called for a double dribble. So here comes BVT. They'll get possession right back on another one of their own miscues. So miscues going on both sides of the ball here, Grant.
And BVT has a perfect opportunity to try to tie up this game, as Nipmuc has been in the lead since the early going.
Minute 52 to go in the first quarter, and counting here. 12-10, Nipmuc. Long-range jump shot, that's an air ball. And that ball's gonna go out of bounds. It will be Nipmuc possession. That long try from Joseph, that was off the mark.
You gotta wonder how Nipmuc and how their different approach on defense has been. They've only been allowing about 50 points a game defensively, so their defense has been strong enough to keep them in games. The question is, can their offense stay consistent throughout?
Now Colton Kelly controlling. Covered there by Boston Jack. On the drive, travel called against Nipmuc here. Colton Kelly took one too many steps that time.
Kelly trying to go in for the layup, took an extra stop. And the BVT crowd letting him hear it.
BVT student section right next to us. Thought about the corner three. Here's Cupid in down low. Bounce pass broken up. Ball goes out of bounds. BVT possession. Let's go Beavers, the chant from the BVT student section that's sitting right next to us. Here's a inbound pass, long three, that bounces just in and out, and that try from Jack. And now here come the Warriors back up the other way. Here is Grady O'Neill, bounce pass in down low. The two is blocked from Antonio, but Clancy will be called for the foul.
Both teams really tightening up on defense, but here's a perfect chance for the Warriors to take a 3+ point lead. If you can connect on these free throws, they're 0 for 2 so far tonight.
Antonio at the line, 2 shots here. He is a junior. He'll be graduating from Nipmuc next year. First free throw, rims around and in. 13-10, 57.6 to go first quarter. Here on the MyFM Local Sports Network, Sam Smith alongside Grant Flood, Ty McCormick on camera for our MyFM Media YouTube channel. Second free throw bounces out, brought down by BVT. Here comes Dean up in transition up the floor. Here is Dean, goes far baseline, shot up, no good, but he'll get to the line as he gets through contact on the way to the bucket. As it's gonna be Dean to the line, 2 shots, Nipmuc's second foul of the quarter, with 50.2 to go. Dylan Dean, the sophomore, he'll be graduating in 2028 here from BVT. First free throw, just off the mark. Substitutions happening. Aiden Joseph will come out of the game. Benjamin Albert will come in. He is a freshman here at BVT. Second free throw off the mark as well. Rebound brought down by Nipmuc. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. 13-10 Nipmuc. Consigli covered here by Cupid. Consigli made Cupid fall, and the layup's good down low from Antonio as Ace Cupid went for a slide.
Beautiful pass to get the shot to go.
Jack gets through 2 defenders, plays it over to Dean. 20 seconds to go, shot clock off. Dean looks like they're going to try to hold it for the last shot of the first quarter. 15 seconds to go. Dean out the top of the key. Covered by Kelly. Dean goes to his right. Jack back out to Kelly. Ball stolen. Taken away here by Mosher. Mosher on the drive. Gets 2. Clock's ticking. Half-court heave. Did he get it off in time? It won't matter. The shot's no good. That is the end of the first quarter. It is Nipmuc 17, BVT 10. When we come back, it'll be the second quarter here on MyFM 101.3. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hey, this is Ray, the owner of Tailwind Tavern and Hopedale Pizza Market. We've got pizza, sandwich, chicken, seafood, and drinks perfect for the whole family after the game.
From post-practice dinners to game day nights, make the winning stop. Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where families win after the game.
Milford Regional Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and sports and services at convenient appointment hours in Milford, Franklin, and Northbridge. To learn more, visit milfordregional.org/rehab. UMass Memorial Health Milford Regional is committed to providing exceptional healthcare services to our community with dignity, compassion, and respect.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. It's time for the second quarter between the Nipmuc Warriors and the BVT Beavers, live from BVT High School here in Upton, Massachusetts. Sam Smith alongside Grant Flood here on the MyFM Local Sports Network, which also leads us into our next ad read, because tonight's game is brought to you in part tonight by Full Service Junk Removal out of Natick. Fast, reliable junk removal and cleanouts when you need it most. BVT will kick off possession going from far side to near side, from near side to far side across your screen on the MyFM Media YouTube channel. Nipmuc going from far side to near side in the dark jerseys, BVT in the whites. As they have possession in the far corner, Greenstein doesn't know what to do. Kicks out to Albert. Albert trying to go left side. Shot up. Shot no good. Rebound brought down by BVT. Rebound corner three. That shot's no good. Rebound Beavers again. Buckley pump fakes. Now in trouble in the corner. Doesn't know what to do, and he's pushed. So it'll be a foul here against Nipmuc, but good pressure here from Brighton Buckley early on.
This is exactly what the Beavers wanted to do to start off the second quarter. You have possession, and already cycling it down low and attempting a couple of shots is exactly what you're supposed to do in this situation.
You can't do that chant from the crowd. Here is Albert at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Dean. Dean drives. Ball's in trouble here as he gave it away, and Nipmuc takes it away. And now here comes Kelly up the floor. Kelly, bounce pass, connects with Consigli. O'Neal for Mosher. Now on the drive is O'Neal, kicks out, extra pass. Corner three for Consigli, right in front of us, shot no good. Brought down here by Dylan Dean. Dean, top of the key, gets a screen. Found some space, hits the jump shot. It's going to be a 2-point jump shot, 17-12. And now here comes Colton Kelly up the floor. Consigli. Extra pass now, top of the key is Mosher, and a foul called here against BVT. It's going to be on Greenstein. So it'll be a inbound from underneath the basket for Sam Mosher.
And Mosher, who had that huge 2-point play heading in to the start of the second quarter.
Inbound in O'Neal. Trouble here. BVT trying to force it away, and Dylan Dean is going to get called for the foul as he tried to reach in a little too much on Kelly, and it'll be BVT's second foul in the first minute and a half of the second quarter. Consigli will inbound from the far sideline right in front of the fans. Here is Mosher. Pass deflected, gets over to O'Neal off the bounce on the far side. O'Neal for Kelly. Extra pass to Consigli, now controlling the pace and then the tempo at the top of the key. 19 to shoot. Pass into O'Neal. O'Neal on the drive, shot good off the glass.
This is efficient passing by the Warriors, and they are capitalizing below the basket.
Here is Lucas Greenstein. The floater's good. One of the captains tonight, 19-14. They take a timeout, but we're going to keep it here, right here on MyFM, on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Ty, I want you to get the shot of the fans here, because we have been joined here by some of the fans who have decided to be broadcasters of their own. We have a table of broadcasters supposedly, and then somebody wanted to have an ESPN spoof here tonight. So yeah, they look the part. Look at that. They look the part as there's the big crowd here on hand here at BVT High School. 19-14 here in favor of Nipmuc here against BVT. Grant, what have we seen so far here out of this one?
Well, outside the handsome fellas in suits over to our left, it's been a lot of just really strong defense, especially by Nipmuc. They're doing such a good job in making BVT take those very uncomfortable shots. A lot of deep threes have not connected for the Beavers, and right now if you're Nipmuc, you're doing a fine job offensively. Just keep playing strong on the defensive side of the ball. You're doing well, up by 6 right now.
Mosher over to Antonio at the top of the key, fakes the pass, rotates to his right. Here's Kelly again, back over to O'Neal. O'Neal at the top of the key, plays it over to Consigli. Consigli, covered by Greenstein, back out top to Antonio. Antonio trying to look down low. Connect with O'Neal. O'Neal spins, pass in the corner. Mosher, and there's a foul called. It's going to be on Benjamin Albert. It'll be BVT third foul of the second quarter.
BVT running into some foul trouble.
Albert will have a seat. In comes Aiden Joseph. He'll come back in, and it'll be his first action of the second quarter with 5:21 to go. Inbound for Nipmuc from underneath the basket on the far side. A little bit of a give and go with him and Antonio. Mosher to Kelly, over to Consigli. Consigli looking to his right, connects with Mosher, top of the key. Mosher, bounce pass in down low. O'Neal, extra pass, and it goes off the foot of Antonio, out of bounds. It'll be BVT possession. They'll do another substitution. Clancy will have a seat, and in comes Ace Cupid.
That's tight defense by the Beavers there. Forces Antonio to make an extra dribble. It bounces off his shoe and out of play.
They'll have numbers. Aiden Joseph pull up three. That's short. Rebounds up for grabs, and Nipmuc pulls it down. Here comes Mosher up the floor. Mosher stops up. Here is Kelly. Back to Mosher. Corner three from the far side. On the money.
Mosher has had some crucial points in this ball game, and that three-pointer, no exception. Fantastic job getting open on the right side of the basket and draining the three.
Nipmuc will get this ball back as BVT inbounded it out of bounds. Into Kelly. In the corners, O'Neal again, right in front of us. That shot isn't quite on the mark, and it's brought down by Joseph. BVT needs some points here. Here comes Joseph up the floor. Cuts to his left. Stops up, doesn't have anywhere to go. Over to Cupid, 20 to shoot for BVT. Cupid will stop things up. Dean on the drive, pass into Cupid. Cupid has to rotate himself out, fade away, long jump shot, good for Ace Cupid. And it's a 6-point game.
Cupid did a great job.
Consigli covered by Cupid. Consigli on the drive, trying to draw the contact, won't get the call. Shot no good. Here comes BVT. Here comes Buckley. Jump shot, way off the mark. Out of bounds, it'll be BVT possession as Consigli couldn't keep that one in his grasp. With 3:48 to play here in the first half. This is a quick moving game. BVT will inbound. Into Joseph for three. That's good. Aiden Joseph, 22-19.
Joseph with a nice three and makes it a one-basket game.
Consigli. For Mosher out top. Mosher on the drive. Gets the basket to go in the foul. A chance at a three-point play. Huge basket there for Sam Mosher, putting the Warriors up by 5 with a chance to go up by 6, pending this free throw right here, Graham.
Mosher does a great job crashing to the basket. He's able to take the contact, but is able to get the layup as well as the free throw attempt to make it a 6-point cushion for the Warriors.
Mosher will go to the line here. Sophomore at Nipmuc. Bounces around, falls out, no good. Brought down by Kellen Keene. And now here comes Dylan Dean. Keene for Dean. So that 5 times fast. Here's Lucas Greenstein, top of the key. Slips, gets it back. Somehow. Dean looking, looks in down low, connects with Clancy, goes up, shot no good. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's deflected, and it'll be BVT ball. And the Nipmuc bench is up in arms on this.
It looked like Clancy tried the turnaround shot. He definitely got blocked of some sort, and then it's just a matter of who touched the ball last.
Head coach Jason Goslin wants an explanation on that. The ref down there is really getting animated in a heated conversation. Inbounds into Clancy from underneath the basket. Clancy now to Joseph. Joseph. That's Dean. Dean draws the foul as Mosher will get called for the foul. It'll be Nipmuc's second foul of the quarter. It'll be inbounded by Dean. Joseph, extra pass. Keene knocks down the long jumper. That is a three-point basket, 24-22.
And the Beavers clawing their way back from a 6-point deficit down to a 2-point deficit.
Mosher. Over to O'Neal on the far side. Trouble here. Dean gets it back. Dylan Dean up the floor in transition on the drive. Draws the contact. Gets the basket to go. Oh, they're going to say it's an offensive foul. They are going to say it's an offensive foul. They're going to say the defender had his feet planted. They're going to say it's a charge.
And the BVT crowd is absolutely livid, but I do got to say, Sam, it looked like the right call from here.
The BVT fans are making their presence felt in some not so nice words that we cannot repeat on this broadcast. 24-22 Nipmuc here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Here live from BVT High School here in Upton. Taken away. Here comes Joseph up the other way on the near side for BVT. Pass into Keene, who just made the last three for BVT. He'll try to tie the game with a layup. He's got it. We're tied at 24.
And it ends up being a tie after all. This has been a very efficient second quarter for the Beavers offense. They have been clicking on all cylinders, and they have been making their 2-point plays.
Kelly plays it over to Consigli. Consigli at the top of the key. Pressure there by Greenstein. Here's Kelly. Kelly trying to get in down low. Stops up. Mid-range pull-up. That shot rolls in. And a timeout called by Nipmuc with 1:29 to go here in the first half. 26-24 Nipmuc here in this one. We're going to take a short break. When we come back in about 20 seconds or so, it will be BVT possession. Do not go anywhere here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
Hey, this is John, owner of Done Right Asphalt Repair. We handle asphalt paving and repairs, seal coating, crack sealing for both residential and commercial properties. We do it the right way.
When your pavement needs a comeback, make the smart play. Asphalt done right.
DoneRightAsphaltRepair.com.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3 on the MyFM Local Sports Network here. 26-24 in favor of Nipmuc here against BVT here tonight. Sam Smith alongside Grant Flood here coming to you live from Upton, Massachusetts at BVT High School. Grant, this is going to be a tight game all night long. We kind of said that during the pregame. It was going to be a very close game, and we've seen just that so far.
Well, both teams, Sam, are very even on the stat sheet. Both teams scoring a little over 50 points a game, and both teams also giving up around 50 points a game. We knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. This is a rivalry game for a reason, and definitely you understand why BVT selected it to be their senior night.
Boston Jack at the top of the key, just beyond half court. Crosses to his left. Doesn't have a lot of options. Gets a screen, has to back off. 20 to shoot. Jack drives to the basket, stops up, looks for help, finds Clancy. Clancy pressured here by Consigli. Bounce pass. Joseph shot, bounces in. We're tied at 26 with just under a minute to go in the first half. It has been a very fast-moving game. Granted, 8-minute quarters, but not a lot of stoppages here. Consigli. Covered there by Greenstein out top. Kelly stops up, covered by Keene. Kelly, bounce pass in down low, easy basket for James Antonio. It's 28-26 with 30 seconds to go. Here comes BVT. Boston Jack, 20 seconds left. Jack pressured out top. 15 to shoot. Shot clock's off. And they're going to call Nipmuc for a push with 12 seconds left.
Yeah, that was C.J. O'Neal getting called there. One less opportunity with 11 seconds to go, Sam.
They can either tie or take the lead going into halftime if they can score in the next 11.9. Long pass goes out of bounds and almost ended up in the Nipmuc bench. There was Lucas Greenstein, so Nipmuc will get the ball back here.
And that's a backbreaker. You do not want to turn over the ball like that. Didn't even have the opportunity for a shot attempt. Greenstein with just a little too much oomph into that throw. And now here's a chance for Nipmuc to make it a 2-basket game heading into the break.
Inbounding here will be Consigli from the far side. He'll get it into Kelly. 10 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Antonio posts up on Clancy. 3 seconds. Antonio, shot up. Rebound no good. Half-court heave, a full-court shot that's way off the mark. 28-26 Nipmuc at halftime here at BVT. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it will be the halftime show right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, this is John, owner of Done Right Asphalt Repair. We handle asphalt paving and repairs, seal coating, crack sealing for both residential and commercial properties. We do it the right way.
When your pavement needs a comeback, make the smart play. Asphalt done right.
DoneRightAsphaltRepair.com.
Milford Tire and Service is not just a tire store. With years of continuous high-quality service, the team at Milford Tire and Service knows what it takes to protect your family with safe, dependable tires. Before you take your family out on your next long or short winter trip, Milford Tire and Service reminds you to take a quick walk around your vehicle and check the tire tread on your car. At Milford Tire and Service, they offer a full range of repairs, alignments, brakes, struts, shocks, and more, all guaranteed. At Milford Tire and Service, your family safety comes first, and your cars does too. Milford Tire and Service, Route 140 in Hopedale.
There's nothing like hometown sports. The roar of the crowd, the thrill of Friday night lights, and the pride of seeing our young athletes give everything they've got. This season, your business can stand right beside them by becoming a sponsor of the MyFM Media Local Sports Network, covering football, hockey, basketball, soccer, and Milford Legion baseball. Support the teams, celebrate the athletes, and stay atop of the mind with thousands of passionate local families who love our coverage. Join the businesses that invest in our community's future. Visit myfmdigital.com to book a meeting today.
Milford Tire and Service is not just a tire store. With years of continuous high-quality service, the team at Milford Tire and Service knows what it takes to protect your family with safe, dependable tires. Before you take your family out on your next long or short winter trip, Milford Tire and Service reminds you to take a quick walk around your vehicle and check the tire tread on your car. At Milford Tire and Service, they offer a full range of repairs, alignments, brakes, struts, shocks, and more, all guaranteed. At Milford Tire and Service, your family safety comes first, and your cars does too. Milford Tire and Service, Route 140 in Hopedale.
Hey, this is Ray, the owner of Tailwind Tavern and Hopedale Pizza Market. We've got pizza, sandwich, chicken, seafood, and drinks perfect for the whole family after the game.
From post-practice dinners to game day nights, make the winning stop. Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where families win after the game.
Hey, this is John, owner of Done Right Asphalt Repair. We handle asphalt paving and repairs, seal coating, crack sealing for both residential and commercial properties. We do it the right way.
When your pavement needs a comeback, make the smart play. Asphalt done right.
DoneRightAsphaltRepair.com.
McIntyre Loam is proud to support the fine young athletes, coaches, and local schools featured on the MyFM Media Local Sports Network. For generations, McIntyre Loam has helped homeowners, landscapers, and communities build from the ground up, providing quality loam, mulch, gravel, stone, and reliable delivery you can count on. It's the same commitment to hard work, teamwork, and doing things the right way that we see every time these local teams take the field. McIntyre Loam, proudly supporting local sports and the communities we call home.
Want to make your event unforgettable? Let the 101.3 MyFM event marketing team bring the energy and excitement. Whether it's a festival, corporate event, or community celebration, we've got you covered with live broadcasts, DJ equipment, rentals, and more.
We'll work with you to create a custom bundle that fits your needs. Visit myfmtoday.com and fill out our EMT request form. Let's make your next big occasion one to remember. Together with MyFM.
Oh, morning. Thanks for picking me up today. I can't believe my car wouldn't start. It's so cold.
Oh, it would be so hard living here without a car.
Good News Garage has donated over 5,000 vehicles to families in need since 1996. Every vehicle donated qualifies for a tax deduction, and Good News Garage even offers free pickup and towing. To donate a vehicle or to find out more, visit goodnewsgarage.org or call 877-GIVE-AUTO.
Good News Garage is a member of a Century Care Alliance. Pass your keys to a neighbor in need.
Looking for easy, fare-free transportation around Milford and beyond? MWRTA has you covered. Route 14 loops through Milford with stops at Milford Crossing, the hospital, the library, Target, and more. Route 6 connects Milford to Holliston and Framingham with access to the Framingham MBTA station. All fixed routes are fare-free and every vehicle is ADA accessible. Ride smarter with MWRTA. MWRTA.com.
Medway Oil and Propane, where you, the customer, will always come first. At Medway Oil and Propane, you receive service by the best technicians in the industry, a caring staff which goes out of its way to ensure your comfort and peace of mind. Medway Oil and Propane has an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, 24-hour emergency service every day, 10 licensed and certified service technicians, automatic delivery with over 200,000 gallons of fuel storage, Medway Oil and Propane energy for every season, and much more.
Hi, this is Anthony from the Embroidery Bar, and I'm excited to let you know that we're officially open at our new Milford location. Come visit us at 189 West Street, across from Dairy Queen. I also want to say a huge thank you to everyone who helped us move and get set up. Your support means everything to us. We specialize in custom embroidery, screen printing, and laser engraving, creating custom apparel and designs for businesses, schools, teams, organizations, and families. Not sure where to start? Our designers are always happy to bring your ideas to life. We hope you'll stop by and see our new space, the Embroidery Bar, now open at 189 West Street in Milford.
Milford Regional Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and sports and services at convenient appointment hours in Milford, Franklin, and Northbridge. To learn more, visit milfordregional.org/rehab. UMass Memorial Health Milford Regional is committed to providing exceptional healthcare services to our community with dignity, compassion, and respect.
Hey, it's Tyler Lawton, and you can join me every weekend from 4 to 7 p.m. for the Weekend Wind Down on MyFM 101.3. I'm bringing you the greatest hits from the 80s and 90s, plus local news, pop culture updates, and a preview of what's coming up this week on MyFM. From interviews and giveaways to sports and community buzz. It's the perfect way to chill out before Monday hits. The Weekend Wind Down with Tyler Lawton every weekend from 4 to 7, only on MyFM 101.3.
Attention local Boston Marathon runners. Are you lacing up for more than just the race? Are you running for a cause, a loved one, or a mission that's close to your heart? MyFM wants to share your story. We're looking for local runners to join us for an interview and share the passion behind the miles. If you're running the Boston Marathon to chase a dream, honor a loved one, or raise money for a cause that moves you, we want to hear about it. Email Chris at myfm1013.com to secure your interview and be a part of MyFM's Boston Marathon coverage. Every runner has a story. Let's share yours with our community.
Welcome back to BVT High School here in Upton, Massachusetts. 28-26, your score between the Nipmuc Warriors and the BVT Beavers. From inside the gymnasium, I'm Sam Smith alongside Grant Flood here as we welcome you back to the halftime show here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. 28-26 your score. Grant, that first half, back and forth, but more importantly, very entertaining.
Very entertaining indeed, and Sam Mosier right now is the player that has stuck out to me for Nipmuc, as he has had a lot of crucial plays. He drained a three-pointer in the second quarter. He also got a crucial 2 points to close out the first quarter, which is right now the difference with the Warriors ahead of the Beavers 28-26. Both teams playing very well defensively. Maybe you'd hope for a little bit more consistency out of the offense, but overall it has been greatly entertaining, as you mentioned.
And also, for both sides here, as we're in the final minute before the third quarter gets underway, got to look for less fouls, right, for both teams. Both teams getting themselves into a little foul trouble as that first half went on.
BVT did run into quite a bit of foul trouble, and just definitely going to need to avoid that moving forward. You do not want your opponent to get extra possessions or free throw attempts in this very tight contest.
Absolutely. Here, BVT on this senior night, very jam-packed crowd here tonight. Nipmuc student section on the far side from us next to the ESPN table. Supposedly ESPN. And then we have the BVT student section right next to us as well. Second half about to get underway.
If they wanted to work for ESPN, they could have gone about 2 hours south of here. Just a thought.
Right. That's a good idea. They could have just gone a little bit closer. A little bit closer towards the Connecticut area. We are underway. Nipmuc going from near side to far side in the black jerseys with the green and white trim. BVT in the home whites with the purple trim. They'll be going from far side to near side here on your screen. BVT will get possession here. Here comes Dylan Dean's third quarter underway. Dean over to Tom Clancy. Yes, his name is Tom Clancy. I'm not making that up. Here's a try for Joseph. That's off the mark, and it's brought down here by Nipmuc. Up in transition. Sam Mosher over to Colton Kelly. Spins against his defender. Takes him down. Kicks out. Extra pass. Consigli works it to his left. Mosher in some double trouble down there. Consigli at the top of the key. 13 to shoot. About 45 seconds into the third quarter. O'Neal. Good defense here from BVT on the drive. Antonio goes up, scores two.
Nice shot by Antonio in the paint. Does a nice little spin move to create that separation from the defender. 2-basket lead for the Warriors.
Here is Dean, rotates to his left. Right in front of us is Buckley. Brighton Buckley on the drive. The floater, no good. Brought down. Greenstein's blocked. Trouble here. Ball's bouncing around. It's pinballing down near the basket. And now here come the Warriors up the other way. Mosher with some speed to O'Neal. Draws the foul.
Greenstein and Buckley were fighting over the same rebound, and that ultimately led to the turnover and Nipmuc's opportunity the other way.
Now Nipmuc will inbound from underneath the basket. Gets it into Antonio. Back out to Consigli. He'll control the tempo here. 30 to shoot. 35-second shot clock in high school basketball here in Mass. On the drive, Consigli will get to the line as he draws the foul. Head coach Rich Cormier, not a fan of that.
Well, here's Nipmuc's chance to improve on the free throw line. They started off this game 1 for 4 at the line, so here's a chance to improve on those numbers.
First free throw from Consigli is good. 31-26. That distracted Consigli. The crowd chanted. You could hear it loud and clear. And it's a 5-point game here for BVT to try to come back from. They'll try to get 2 right there. They will not, but he'll get to the line. It's Dylan Dean. He'll have 2 shots. And I kind of want to point out, this is a really nice high school gym. Really nice gym for high school.
A very beautiful gymnasium, and both of these teams' gymnasiums are beautiful, as I saw pictures of both of them online before coming here today.
Dylan Dean, first free throw is good. 31-27. As we are live at the Battle of Pleasant Street, Nipmuc and BVT literally right across the street from each other as Dean misses the second free throw. Ball's going to come right in front of us, pulled up by Greenstein. Heads up play by Greenstein, puts it off the foot of Consigli. Ball bounces out of bounds, and BVT will inbound. They'll be able to reset.
That's just basketball 101. If the play isn't breaking down, reset the shot clock, and that's exactly what they do here.
Joseph on the drive. Doesn't know what to do with it. Kicks back out to Dean. 20 to shoot. Dean on the near side, right in front of us. Trying to go baseline. Pass into Clancy. Gets around. Gathers the ball. Goes up. Gets two.
Clancy's such a strong player in front of the basket. Not afraid to jump. And makes the two-point shot.
Mosher to Consigli on the drive. Draws the foul. It's going to be a block, and it will be Nipmuc getting back to the line for two more. It'll be Consigli once again, one of the seniors on this Warriors team.
Consigli just shot 1 for 2 at the line.
The BVT cheerleaders making their presence felt on the far side. First shot is good. And it's 32-29 Nipmuc. Second free throw. Bounces in, 33-29. Here comes Joseph up the floor. 5.5 to go, third quarter. 33 Nipmuc, 29 BVT. In the corner, Dean loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. Nipmuc will get possession. And BVT will take a timeout, and so will we. When we come back, Nipmuc will inbound possession. They're up by 4. Do not go anywhere. You're listening to the My FM Local Sports Network.
Milford Tire and Service is not just a tire store. With years of continuous high-quality service, the team at Milford Tire and Service knows what it takes to protect your family with safe, dependable tires. Before you take your family out on your next long or short winter trip, Milford Tire and Service reminds you to take a quick walk around your vehicle and check the tire tread on your car. At Milford Tire and Service, they offer a full range of repairs, alignments, brakes, struts, shocks, and more, all guaranteed. At Milford Tire and Service, your family safety comes first, and your car's does too. Milford Tire and Service, Route 140 in Hopedale.
Hey, this is John, owner of Done Right Asphalt Repair. We handle asphalt paving and repairs, seal coating, crack sealing for both residential and commercial properties. We do it the right way.
When your pavement needs a comeback, make the smart play. Asphalt done right.
DoneRightAsphaltRepair.com.
Welcome back here to BVT High School here in Upton, Massachusetts. 33-29 the score between the Nipmuc Warriors and the BVT Beavers. From our broadcast position alongside Grant Flood, I am Sam Smith. Glad to have you with us here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Consigli will inbound into Colton Kelly, and now here comes Nipmuc up the floor. Kelly, bounce pass over to Consigli. He'll control it out top. Kelly gets the return. Kelly pump fakes, drives down low, has some space, gets the basket to go, and one. Chance at a three-point play coming up here for Colton Kelly, one of the seniors on this Nipmuc team.
Kelly doing a great job crashing to the basket and able to draw the foul and make it a three-point play here.
Extra free throws good for Kelly, 36-29. Now Nipmuc student section on the far side is standing up now. 7-point lead. Here's a three-point attempt. That ball is going to be out of bounds. On the air ball there from Buckley, it will be Nipmuc possession here.
Buckley pulled up a little too early and ended up missing it completely. Nipmuc will take the easy transition.
Kelly up the floor. Consigli back to Kelly. Trouble there as Buckley knocked it out of his hands. Kelly gets it back. Kelly on the drive, goes up, shot no good. Rebound, battle for down low, and a jump ball is called. And it will be BVT possession. Substitutions happening In comes Kellen Keene. In comes Boston Jack and Ace Cupid. Coming out of the game, we have Brighton Buckley, Thomas Clancy, and Ace Cupid coming out of the game as well. Aiden Joseph up the floor. Down 7. Dean plays it over. Boston Jack takes a long-range jump shot. That's no good. That ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be BVT possession here. Substitution here. Cupid comes in for Dean. 4:18 to play, third quarter. Into Boston Jack. Aiden Joseph on the near side, right in front of us. Mid-range pull-up, shot no good. He was fading away. He was sideways in that shot, and it just off the mark. Here come the Warriors up the other way. Consigli. Over to Grady O'Neill. Pass in the corner. Kelly for 3. Got it! 10-point lead here for Nipmuc, Grant. This is getting away from BVT rather quickly.
And BVT, I feel like they're rushing a lot of their possessions, whereas you could see the teamwork and the communication from Nipmuc.
That attempt from Greenstein was blocked. So BVT will inbound once again. BVT trying to get back within single digits here. Gets it in. Joseph, corner 3 right in front of us. That shot's no good. Rebound brought down by Kelly. Here comes Mosher up in transition. The pass goes over the head of Grady O'Neill. And they're going to say it's going to be BVT possession here.
Cupid came back on the play and almost deflected that himself. Beavers should be taking full advantage of this free possession.
Joseph to his right. Goes back to his left towards the top of the key. Gets a screen. Joseph now dribbles, pulls up, and they're going to call a foul on Nipmuc here. As fans have been walking right by the camera all night long here tonight. It's bound to happen. We have a timeout called here with 3:13 to go here in the third quarter, but we're going to keep it here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Sam Smith alongside Grant Flood. What does BVT need to do to try to get back in this game? They're down 10, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Not just over 11 minutes total of regulation play to go since there's 8-minute quarters in high school ball. What does BVT have to do?
Well, Sam, like we've been saying, BVT has felt like they've been rushing a lot of their offensive possessions. They are not creating the open pass lanes, and they have been chucking up a lot of shots that have been kind of 50-50 balls. Will it go in, will it not? And the majority of the time, it just has not fallen the Beavers' way because they like to take those contested shots. This is where you have to give the Warriors so much credit for playing such tight defense. But right now, if you're BVT, I think you have to communicate a little bit more. Focus on the 2-point plays instead of the massive 3-point play that will cause a momentum shift. You need to chip away at the deficit.
10-point lead, 3:13 to go. Here in the third quarter. Nipmuc just coming out of the timeout now. BVT already good to go. BVT will inbound from underneath Nipmuc's basket here. Inbound coming here from Lucas Greenstein. Gets it in. Quick shot attempt. That bounces out. That ball goes out. It'll be Nipmuc possession on that attempt there for BVT. That one came from Kellen Keene. And now Nipmuc will inbound. 39-29. Colton Kelly plays it over to Mosher from O'Neill. Mosher back to O'Neill. O'Neill on the drive, spin move, gets 2. Grady O'Neill, the nice move there, 41-29. Now here's Jack at the top, down 12. They need points desperately right now. Here is Joseph. Keene thought about the three, doesn't go for it. Pulls up the floater. That shot's no good. Gets their own rebound. There was BVT. Joseph kicks out. Jack, new shot clock. Keene spins. Jack thought about the three. Didn't go for it. Mid-range pull-up. And just nothing's falling for BVT right now.
And the shot attempts are there, Sam. They're trying to create those open shot lanes, but just nothing is falling through for the Beavers.
Sam Mosher at the top of the key. Over to Grady O'Neill on the near side. Good possession, good passing here from Nipmuc. Mosher gets it back. O'Neill back to Mosher, thought about the three. Drives, mid-range floater, good. 43-29 Nipmuc. This game is really broken out. Nipmuc has outscored BVT 15-3 here in this third quarter. Keene for Jack, almost lost the ball, got it back. Boston Jack. Extra pass, it's Joseph. A drive, floater, short. Joseph tracks down the rebound, and a foul's called.
Just a dismal quarter shooting-wise for the Beavers, and they have tried their three-point attempts, they've tried their layups, they've tried their jumpers. Nothing has connected into the basket besides an early three-point play in this quarter.
Inbound from underneath the basket coming up for BVT, down 14, trying to get something here. Gets it in to Clancy. Clancy gets two. BVT finally breaks the scoreless drought and gets within 12. It's 43-31. Now Nipmuc has it up the floor, under a minute to go in the third quarter. This third quarter brought to you tonight by Done Right Asphalt Repair, serving Upton and the surrounding area. Asphalt done right. Kelly for Mosher. Extra pass, O'Neill. Corner three, no good. Tipped out. BVT grabs it. They'll try to get some points here up the floor. Here comes Albert with speed. Pulls up, waits for options. Jack, bounce pass. Cupid thought about it. Into Clancy. Cupid has an open three. No, rebound up for grabs here. Big wrestling match for it. And now we're going to have a possession here coming up for Nipmuc. (43-31), 26.2 to go here in the third. And now Nipmuc will get it in. They'll move it up the floor. They were putting on a press. And it worked because BVT draws the turnover. Here comes Dean up the floor as BVT made substitutions before the last stop. Shot no good. And now here comes Froberg up the floor for Sam Mosher. Final seconds of the third quarter. Shot clock off. Extra pass in the corner. Here's Mosher, puts up a prayer. That's off the mark. Shot blocked to the buzzer. And that is going to do it for the third quarter. When we come back, BVT has a mountain to climb, down 12 with 8 minutes of basketball left. It's 43-31 Nipmuc against BVT. You're listening to the MyFM Local Sports Network.
It's time for the Reynolds Report, your local sports spotlight on MyFM. From Friday night football and basketball buzzer beaters to the unsung stars of field hockey, track and field, and more. I've got all the highlights, scores, and stories from around the MyFM listening area. Stay up to date with the Reynolds Report and read more at myfmtoday.com. Local sports covered the way they should be, only on the Reynolds Report on MyFM.
Medway Oil and Propane, where you, the customer, will always come first. At Medway Oil and Propane, you receive service by the best technicians in the industry, a caring staff which goes out of its way to ensure your comfort and peace of mind. Medway Oil and Propane has an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, 24-hour emergency service every day, 10 licensed and certified service technicians, automatic delivery with over 200,000 gallons of fuel storage, Medway Oil and Propane energy for every season, and much more.
Welcome back here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Fourth quarter about to get underway between the Nipmuc Warriors and the BVT Beavers, as this fourth quarter is brought to you tonight by Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where good food, great company, and genuine hospitality come together. As here comes Nipmuc up the floor. Nipmuc, here's Kelly, thought about the three in the corner, didn't go for it. O'Neal at the top of the key. Short on the three-point attempt, BVT gets the board. Now moved up the floor, here comes Dylan Dean. Dean stops up, rotates to his left. Dean, step back, three-point attempt, falls in. It's a 9-point game. That's exactly what BVT needed to start this third quarter, a quick three right there.
BVT just needed any sort of basket to fall their way, and why not spend it on a three-point play?
Mosher for O'Neal. Bounce pass. Mosher again gets the return, and now Kelly will stop shop. He'll slow things down. 12 to shoot for Nipmuc here. Here's Kelly. Bounce pass to Mosher. 7 to shoot. Stolen. Here comes BVT again. BVT on the drive. Euro step. Layup's good from Benjamin Albert. It's a 7-point game with 7 minutes to go.
And not for a second, Sam, was this game out of reach for the Beavers. What did I say? Chip away at the lead, and that's exactly what they're doing now. They just need to find their rhythm again.
43-36. In favor of Nipmuc, they have the ball right now as their lead has gone from 12 to 7 in the first 90 seconds of the quarter. O'Neal for threes, got it from outside. From the far corner, it's 46-36. And we have a timeout called here with 6:25 to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back in 30 seconds here on MyFM 101.3 on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
Every season, new stories are written. A freshman gets her first varsity start. A senior scores his final touchdown. A community rallies behind the kid who wears their town's name across their chest. When your business sponsors the MyFM Media Local Sports Network, you help make these moments possible, and you help shine a light on these athletes who represent the best of our hometowns. Football, hockey, basketball, soccer, Milford Legion Baseball, we cover it all. Be part of something bigger. Visit myfmdigital.com to book a meeting today.
Welcome back here on MyFM 101.3. It's 46-36 in favor of Nipmuc here against BVT here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Live from BVT High School in Upton, Massachusetts. Sam Smith with Grant Flood here with you. Grant, BVT off to a hot start, but Nipmuc, that three was huge to try to kill any sort of momentum that BVT had to start this fourth quarter.
Absolutely, Sam. It was a 12-point game, then a 7-point game, and after that recent three before the break, it is now a 10-point cushion for the Warriors. But Nipmuc, they're going to continue to play strong defensively, so if BVT is going to spark up another comeback here, they need to do it quick and efficient.
BVT has possession. Dean to Jack. Clancy posts up, shot no good. Up for grabs, and now Nipmuc will get it. Consigli plays it over to Kelly on the far side. And now here comes O'Neal, back to Kelly, back to O'Neal. A little bit of a give and go. Extra pass to Mosher, back to O'Neal. That passing sequence looked like the Harlem Globetrotters out there. It's Grady O'Neal. Kelly for Mosher. Mosher, mid-range, in trouble here, puts up a shot. That's good. It's a 12-point lead for Nipmuc. Sam Mosher didn't really want to pull up and shoot that, but he put it up and he got it to go.
And just like that, back to a 12-point lead for Nipmuc, and they have done such a good job offensively capitalizing on their two-point shots.
Dylan Dean bounced that one off his foot and out of bounds, and Nipmuc will get possession here off of this one, and Dean's going to have a seat on the bench, and he's frustrated at himself for it as Ace Cupid will come in. And Ace Cupid, kind of fitting, we're calling his game tonight since Valentine's Day is this weekend, and Cupid, you know how that goes. O'Neal for Mosher, for Colton Kelly. Kelly, over to Mosher on the far side. Back over to Kelly, spins back against Jack, extra pass Mosher, thought about the pass, cuts it himself, and he is going to get stopped. We have a foul called here against BVT. Under 5 minutes to play in regulation time. Under 5 minutes to go. Nipmuc will inbound from underneath the BVT basket. Gets it into O'Neill. Here is Kelly. Puts up a shot, fading away. Larry Bird style from the far corner. That shot's no good. Brought down by Thomas Clancy, and now here comes Boston Jack up the floor. Jack. Over to Kellen Keene, Joseph. Clancy posts up. Joseph goes up strong to the basket. That can't go. Brought down by Antonio on the rebound. And now here comes Colton Kelly with 4:23 left.
Right now, Nipmuc just wants to start killing as much time as possible.
I always use this expression. It's like Madden, the chew clock mode in Madden.
Absolutely.
It's exactly what you got to do here. Get as much time off the clock as you can. They're not in a rush to shoot. They're down to 12 seconds to shoot now. They'll find their man. Consigli in trouble. Kicks out. Nice feed. Kelly for three. Short. Rebound brought down by Nipmuc. And they'll slow things down a little more, getting some more time off the clock. Under 4 minutes to play. Here is Consigli for Kelly. Back to Consigli. BVT's just running around here. Nipmuc just letting them waste their energy here. That ball's tipped, and here come the Beavers. Here comes Joseph up the floor. Pulls up, looking for options here. BVT lost the ball. Trouble here, and Joseph fouls.
What a steal by Kelly. And right as BVT gets possession, Nipmuc steals it right back. Fantastic defense, as they've been playing fantastic defense all night long.
BVT will take a timeout. When we come back here on the MyFM Local Sports Network, we'll have the finish for you. Don't go anywhere here on the MyFM Local Sports Network.
Getting around Milford just got easier with the Metro West Regional Transit Authority's newest service, Catch Connect. Catch Connect will pick you up and drop you off at any address in Milford or Hopedale, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's open to everyone. Book your ride right from the MWRTA Catch app with live vehicle tracking. No smartphone? No problem. Just call 508-283-5083. And best of all, Catch Connect is currently fare-free. It's flexible, convenient, and designed for your everyday trips around town. Catch Connect. Local rides made simple.
We are back here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. 48-36 your score between the Nipmuc Warriors and the BVT Beavers here live at BVT High School on the Battle of Pleasant Street here in Upton, Mass. 48-36 the score. BVT looking to bounce back. They have a huge mountain to climb, down 12. Nipmuc, after a slow start to the fourth quarter, have really figured out their game and gotten in the next gear. And now BVT is just trying to get any sort of possession here, and Nipmuc is just keeping the ball away from them as best they can here. Here is O'Neill, top of the key. Consigli fakes the pass to his left, goes to his right. Consigli backs out, plays it over to Mosher. Colton Kelly. Kelly spins, has some space ahead of him. Kelly on the drive, and it's going to be a travel, no basket. It's going to be BVT ball with 3:08 left. And now BVT will inbound from their own basket. And now here comes Dylan Dean up the floor. Dean stops up. Thought about the three, pulled back, Cupid back to Dean. Dean on the drive, kicks out. Benjamin Albert on the drive. The floater can't go. Just haven't had a lot of luck here in the second half for BVT at all. They've only gotten 12 points total in the second half. BVT 20. Or Nipmuc 20, excuse me. Mosher gets fouled. He'll get to the line as he went down hard with 2:40 to go here on BVT's senior night, the Battle of Pleasant Street.
Time is ticking down for the Beavers, and they really had that dry spell in that third quarter. They didn't score a basket in about 4 or 5 minute time span, and since then they have not been able to really spark any momentum.
Mosher knocks down the first free throw as he got to the line for 2 shots there. This will be shot number 2. Trying to get to 50 points here on the night for Nipmuc. Bounces out, brought down by BVT. Here comes Benjamin Albert with a lot of speed, slows up play, allowed his team to set up. Here comes Dean. Over to Joseph on the near side. Joseph goes down the middle, kicks out. Dean for 3. He's got it! Now it's a 10-point game. It's 49-39 as Dylan Dean with a 3-pointer, and Dean is going to be called for the foul there as he reached in on Grady O'Neill and he let the official know his thoughts on that. (49-39) in favor of Nipmuc here with 2:16 to go. Here live at BVT High School in Upton, Mass. Here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. This ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be Nipmuc possession. Thank you to our listeners live on the MyFM 101.3 and live on the MyFM Media YouTube channel. Ty McCormick doing camera for us tonight. Doing as best he can here tonight from this odd position that we are in. Making do here tonight for you all listening and watching at home. Colton Kelly over to Consigli, who came off the bench, but he's been out there a lot of the game. Consigli spins, falls down, and it's going to be considered a travel. And it's going to be BVT possession downtown with 1:53 left. And now Benjamin Albert will start up the floor, plays it over to Joseph. Back to Albert. Albert stops up, has some space, takes a 3, he's got it. It's a 7-point game with 1:40 left. It's 49-42. BVT puts on the press, Grant.
Back-to-back 3-point makes for the Beavers, Sam.
We have a stop here as Joseph ripped it away, but they said that Joseph, as he ripped it away, stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, that makes sense. We couldn't totally tell from our angle, but it definitely looked like Joseph was teetering on that line, whether he was out of bounds or not. And that definitely stings if you're BVT, because if you get that turnover and you get that quick 2 points, it's only a 4-point game.
Make sure to stick around for our post-game show where we give you our player of the game here tonight. We'll be happy to give that to you at the end of this one after a short break as well, but we're going to keep it here. The rest of regulation will be live here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. No commercials till the end of this one. We're going to bring you the finish live. We're going to do it live, as they say. 49-42, Nipmuc the score over BVT. Sam Smith alongside Grant Flood. What a night this has been. We were treated to 2 games. The girls' game happened right before this one. That was a treat, and this one's been a treat as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we mentioned that BVT, it's their senior day at home, and again, they've performed very well for 3 out of the 4 quarters of this basketball game, and right now only down by 7, trying to spark up a last-second heroic comeback. It is Olympic season after all, Sam.
It is indeed, in the Olympics in full swing. If you guys know us, hockey is our sport for the Olympic time, so very excited to see how the Olympics go. The U.S. getting a good win against Latvia earlier today. Gotta love that in the prelims. The U.S. women's team destroying PWHL Boston Fleet goaltender Aaron Frankel hasn't allowed a goal in the Olympics yet. 3 straight 5-0 shutouts for the U.S. women's team. Here comes BVT up the other way. 1:15 to go, down 7. Here is Albert. Plays it over to Dean. Dean on the drive. Pass in down low. Greenstein gets 2. 5-point game. 1:05 left.
Beautiful pass and a nice finish by Greenstein underneath the basket.
BVT might foul here. They do not foul. And they draw a foul. As now Dylan Dean is going to really plead his case, but Colton Kelly went for a ride, and they're going to call the foul. And now with 54.8 left, Nipmuc will inbound from underneath their own basket here.
Beaver bench erupting in frustration. Obviously, the pendulum swing is starting to turn in the side of the jersey in white, but ultimately a foul is going to be called as Kelly was tripped heading to the basket.
Tonight's game is brought to you tonight by Milford Tire and Service at Route 140 in Hopedale, where your tires are their business. And by Full Service Junk Removal out of Natick. Fast, reliable junk removal and cleanouts when you need it most. And by Done Right Asphalt Repair, where serving Upton and the surrounding area, asphalt done right. And by Tailwind Tavern in Hopedale, where good food, great company, and genuine hospitality come together. 49-44, Nipmuc up by 5. This game just got really close, really interesting in the late part of this one. This is where basketball gets really good right about this point of in this point of the game. Looking to inbound is Mosher. Gets it somehow into O'Neal. He got up and kept that alive for Nipmuc. 50 seconds to go and counting. Nipmuc up 5 here. BVT finally fouls with 43.4, and I'm surprised that it took them that long to foul in the situation that they're in here.
O'Neal with a beautiful contested grab. That's something you see on a football field, doing a great job jumping up, ripping the ball away, and in essence was able to kill off another 5 or 6 seconds off the clock.
And Nipmuc, as BVT is in the bonus, they're at the team limit, so it'll be 2 free throws every foul they have. Antonio misses the first one as he was the one that was fouled. So Antonio will have to make 1 to get up by 6, which means BVT would need 2 threes to tie the game. Second one no good. Rebound brought down here by Albert. For Jack, can BVT pull off a comeback? Cupid. Keene. Here is Albert on the drive, stops up, gets the foul. He'll get to the line for 2 shots with 32.4 to go.
These are must-make shots for the Beavers.
Huge.
And I know they always say that, especially us broadcasters calling these close games, but here's the opportunity to make it a 1-basket game.
Benjamin Albert, the freshman. First shot's good, 49-45. 32.4 to go. If he makes this, they'll be within a possession here. Bounces around, no good. Nipmuc gets the rebound, and they foul immediately. 30.7 left. 49-45 Nipmuc. We're going to keep it here through the end of regulation right here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. If there is overtime, we'll take a short break. We'll come back for overtime. But until we get to that point, we're going to keep it here. Consigli will shoot these 2 free throws since BVT's in the bonus, and he misses the first one.
0 for their last 3 at the free throw line is Nipmuc, Sam. This is crazy.
Nipmuc giving BVT's opportunities to try to come back here. Consigli misses the second one. And now here come the Beavers. Jack stops up. Cupid looks, plays it over. Joseph for Albert. Kicks out for Joseph. They're wasting a little too much time here if you're BVT. Gets up, tries to draw the foul. Didn't get one, and now BVT has to foul. 10.3 left. It's a 4-point game.
A little too much passing there for the Beavers, and I know I was mentioning earlier in this half, you don't want to rush your shot attempts, but when you're down by 2 scores with about 20 seconds left, you got to pick up the pace. Multiple times the Beavers went into the paint, elected to pass instead of shoot, and that could ultimately cost them this game.
Consigli, first free throw. No again!
0 for their last 5. This is insane, Sam.
Nipmuc can't make a free throw right now. They've missed their last 5 attempts. He makes that one, and thankfully for Nipmuc's sake, it's now a 5-point game. 10 seconds to go. They got to push this. A 3 from Albert is off the mark. Nipmuc will foul. Our BVT will foul with 4 seconds to go, and it looks like Nipmuc is going to get back to 500 here.
Greenstein with a tackle of O'Neal essentially right as both men came down to the ground. Greenstein able to wrestle him down. 4 seconds to go, still a 2-basket lead for the Nipmuc Warriors, and oh my goodness, this game, Sam, you could argue should have not came down to the wire if Nipmuc just took care of their free throws earlier on in the quarter, but it looks like they're gonna escape at the end of the day.
Grady O'Neal will take these 2 shots at the line for Nipmuc to pretty much put the game away. First one rims out. That makes them 1 for their last 7 at the line.
I mean, this is crazy. I mean, we had BVT not being able to score much in the third, and now Nipmuc struggling in the fourth.
2 for 8 in the last, 30 seconds of the free throw line. So I know what Nipmuc's doing in practice tomorrow. Free throws. Might as well play a game of knockout. 3 seconds to go. They're just going to push this up the floor, and the horn will sound. The Nipmuc Warriors win the Battle of Pleasant Street, taking down BVT 51-45. These two teams do not like each other very much. The rivalry is on, and it was in full swing here tonight. Nipmuc wins 51-45. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, it will be the post-game show where we're going to give you our player of the game. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the MyFM Local Sports Network.
McIntyre Loam is proud to support the fine young athletes, coaches, and local schools featured on the MyFM Media Local Sports Network. For generations, McIntyre Loam has helped homeowners, landscapers, and communities build from the ground up, providing quality loam, mulch, gravel, stone, and reliable delivery you can count on. It's the same commitment to hard work, teamwork, and doing things the right way that we see every time these local teams take the field. McIntyre Loam, proudly supporting local sports and the communities we call home.
Milford Tire and Service is not just a tire store. With years of continuous high-quality service, the team at Milford Tire and Service knows what it takes to protect your family with safe, dependable tires. Before you take your family out on your next long or short winter trip, Milford Tire and Service reminds you to take a quick walk around your vehicle and check the tire tread on your car. At Milford Tire and Service, they offer a full range of repairs, alignments, brakes, struts, shocks, and more, all guaranteed. At Milford Tire and Service, your family safety comes first, and your cars does too. Milford Tire and Service, Route 140 in Hopedale.
Welcome back here on the MyFM Local Sports Network. Welcome into our post-game show. The Nipmuc Warriors beating the BVT Beavers 51-45 here tonight. What a game this was, Grant. Nipmuc pulling off a huge victory here tonight.
Absolutely, Sam, and this was just a very impressive game by Nipmuc all around. Struggled at the free throw line late, as we mentioned, but overall they made the shots early when it counted. A huge first quarter, scoring a basket in the final moments of the first quarter, and since then they just continued to have momentum, had the lead at halftime, and never really sacrificed it all game long. Now for BVT, they have done it's a tongue twister when you've been calling a game all day.
Right.
This is they can definitely build from this, but overall, outside of inconsistent part of the third quarter, they played well enough to keep them in the game until the end, which is what ultimately happened.
BVT will fall to 9-8. Nipmuc will improve to 500. They'll improve to 9-9 on the season, which brings us into our player of the game tonight. And Grant, it's Grady O'Neal. He was so clutch tonight from outside, hitting many three-pointers, especially in the first quarter, right in front of us. He made like 3 or 4 three-pointers in a row for Nipmuc in this, pretty much right in front of us, about 5 feet from us. He was just drilling 3 after 3 after 3, and he just could not be stopped tonight for Nipmuc.
O'Neal was certainly efficient and definitely well deserving of our player of the game. As you mentioned, a strong first quarter, and overall, again, Nipmuc's offense was very consistent. They've been averaging about 50 points a game this season, and they scored over 50 tonight to get the victory.
Absolutely. So Nipmuc will improve to 9-9. BVT will improve to 9-8 here in this one. We want to thank Jacob Wagner back in Milford at the MyFM studio, producing this one for our radio viewers and for our video viewers on the YouTube stream, getting the audio tonight. I want to thank Ty McCormick on camera, helping out tonight, doing the camera for the YouTube live stream. And for Grant Flood, I'm Sam Smith signing off for now. Nipmuc beats BVT 51-45. This was a presentation of the MyFM Local Sports Network.
When you sponsor the MyFM Media Local Sports Network, you're not just supporting high school football, hockey, basketball, soccer, and Milford Legion baseball, you're supporting the heart of our community. And here's the win. Local sports deliver a loyal audience, parents, students, boosters, teachers, and fans all tuning in all season long. Your business gets unmatched visibility across radio, streaming, digital, and social. It's the home team advantage, and it works. Stand out, give back, grow your business. Become a local sports network sponsor at myfmdigital.com. Book a meeting today.